Muletrain!
It is time now for the Tuesday, November 28, 2017 edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank and Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Funeral services for Irma Jean Flores Herrera, 42 of Muleshoe, will be held at 2 Wednesday afternoon at the Church of God of the Firstborn here in Muleshoe, with Ramon Mendoza officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park under the direction of Ellis Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Irma Herrera died on Friday in Lubbock. She was born August the 13th, 1975 in Martin to Manuel and Elvira Sepulveda Flores. She married Bernardo Herrera Jr. in Muleshoe on December the 19th, 2013. She was a member of the Muleshoe High School class of 1993 at MHS, and she attended school here in Muleshoe. Irma was an avid Denver Bronco fan, and she was a Christian and a great mother. Irma Herrera is survived by her husband, Bernardo, her 4 sons, Dominique Flores, and his wife, Destiny, Bernardo Herrera III, and his wife, Mackenzie Mendoza, Kazak Herrera, Isaiah Herrera, all of Muleshoe. 2 daughters, Ecstasy Herrera and her husband, John Mendoza, and Nevaeh Herrera, both of Muleshoe. Her mother, Elvira Alvarez of Muleshoe, her sister, Rebecca Flores of Muleshoe, and her 3 brothers, Manuel Flores of Muleshoe, Arthur Sepulveda of the Bledsoe community, and Leroy Flores of Seminole. Also, she is survived by 4 grandchildren. The family of Irma Herrera asks that you send memorials to Hope Lodge, 3513 10th Street, Lubbock, Texas, and the zip 79415. Also, you can send online condolences to www.ellisfuneralhomes.com for the family of Irma Herrera. Repeating, funeral services for 42-year-old Irma Herrera will be here in Muleshoe on Wednesday afternoon at 2 at the Church of God of the Firstborn, and burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park under the direction of Ellis Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Irma died Friday in Lubbock. Please remember all of the family of Irma Flores Herrera in your prayers. Joe Pearson, 43, of Nazareth, formerly of Muleshoe, died Tuesday morning, November the 21st, at her home in Nazareth, surrounded by her family. The celebration of life for Joe Pearson will be held Friday afternoon at 3 at the Holy Family Catholic Church in Nazareth, with Deacon Bob Birkenfeld and Pastor Kevin Bushhart officiating. The family will receive guests after the service at the Nazarene Community Hall in, of course, the Nazareth community. Joe Pearson was born on June the 25th, 1974, to Sherry and Terry Moore at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. She graduated from Spearman High School and attended WT at Canyon and received her degree in education. She met Wayne Pearson of the Oklahoma Lane community at West Texas State while they were students there. Joe Moore and Wayne Pearson were married while they were in college at WT on July the 8th, 1995. Joe was extremely active here in Muleshoe in the CASA program, Court Appointed Special Advocates. Also, while in Muleshoe, she was a member of the First United Methodist Church and also Beta Sigma Phi sorority. Joe Pearson taught school at Watson Junior High and Farwell and helped her husband at Edward Jones, where he was the financial advisor. Please remember all of the family of Joe Pearson in your prayers. While she was married, she lived in the Oklahoma Lane community here in Muleshoe, Hereford, and Nazareth. She was a member of the First United Methodist Church of Hereford. Joe Pearson was preceded in death by her mother, Sherry Moore, and is survived by her husband, Wayne, of the home in Nazareth, her son, Tobin, also of the home in Nazareth, her daughter, Megan Pearson, who is a student at West Texas A&M University in Canyon, her father, Terry Moore, and her stepmother, Vicky of Amarillo, a brother, Sean Moore of Spearman, and her mother and father-in-law, Steve and Bobby Pearson of the Oklahoma Lane community. The Pearson family asked that memorials be sent to the Opportunity Plan Incorporated, Post Office Box 1035, Canyon, Texas. The zip is 79015, or the charity of your choice. Repeating, Joe Pearson was 43 and formerly lived here in Muleshoe and lived in Nazareth, where she died at her home, surrounded by her family, on November the 21st. The celebration of life for Joe Pearson will be held Friday afternoon at 3 at the Holy Family Catholic Church in Nazareth. The family will receive guests after the service at the Nazareth Community Hall. Please remember all of the family of Joe Pearson in your prayers. The high in Muleshoe on Monday was 82 degrees. The low was officially 30 degrees. And on Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock, it was 39 degrees here in Muleshoe. And now, 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Sliding control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, the last few days we've had highs in the 70s and 80s. On Monday, the high was 82 degrees, but we're headed lower for the next several days as a cold front moves through the area. A wind advisory is in effect today on Tuesday while this cold front moves through from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. for the Muleshoe area. North winds from 25 to 35 miles per hour will be evident with gusts up to 50 miles per hour possible this afternoon. Patchy blowing dust, sunny, high near 61 degrees. Then mostly clear tonight, low around 27 degrees. Northwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour this evening. Wednesday on mostly sunny, high near 62 degrees. Northwest winds around 10 miles per hour, so much calmer tomorrow, becoming southwest in the afternoon. Partly cloudy Wednesday night, low around 36. Then Thursday, even colder, partly sunny, high only around 54 degrees. North-northwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, becoming east 10 to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low around 34. Mostly sunny on Friday, high around 67 degrees. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then Friday night, mostly clear, low around 36. And repeating our forecast for today on Tuesday, there is a wind advisory in effect all day through 5 p.m. with patchy blowing dust, mainly in the afternoon hours. Windy with a north wind between 25 and 30 miles per hour. Gusts as high as 45 to 50 miles per hour. Sunny with the high near 61 this afternoon. Mostly clear with a low around 27 tonight. Northwest winds between 15 and 20 miles per hour. Decreasing after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 30. Mostly sunny on Wednesday. High near 62. Northwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, becoming southwest in the afternoon hours. Partly cloudy Wednesday night, low around 36. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Muleshoe coach David Wood is retiring and will tell you the story in the next portion of the Muletrain News. Please stay tuned.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location. Monitor and control dependent cardholder usage. Receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. I am 7 years old, and I know one thing, that Leal's Mexican food is the best. I love the chips and salsa at Leal's. The enchiladas are super. You have to try the guacamole and topapillas. That's at my favorite Leal's in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
For 22 years, David Wood has been the athletic director of the Muleshoe Independent School District and also the head coach for the Muleshoe Mules football team. On Monday, he announced his retirement, and for 23 years, he has been with the Muleshoe schools. His record is in Muleshoe 184 wins and only 79 season for the Muleshoe Mules. It started off slow, but the season record was 5-7, and he took the Mules to the Class 3A Division I area round, losing to Merkel by only 1 point, 28 for Merkel, and the Mules 27. The Mules made the playoffs 19 of his 22 years under Coach David Wood. Wood led the Mules to their only state championship in Class 2A Division I in 2008. He came here he spent 33 years in coaching and came to Muleshoe from Canyon Randall. Wood totaled 9 regional appearances with the Muleshoe Mules and 3 state semifinal appearances. They were in December of 15th, 2000, when we played Forney at Cowboy Stadium in Irving. And then we came back in 2008 on December the 6th and played Pilot Point at Shotwell Stadium in Abilene, and went on to beat Kirbyville at Grand Prairie December the 13th, 2008, to win that state championship that no one in Muleshoe will ever forget. On December the 9th, 2011, we played Melissa at Mustang Bowl at Sweetwater in another state semifinal game. And this is the letter that he sent to his fellow workers in Muleshoe ISD on Monday. I want to thank all to whom I have served, but most of all, I give all the glory to God, so I will give him the final word. I love football, Coach Wood said. I love everything about the game. I have been thinking about retiring for some time now, but it seems like every year I decide to go on just one more season. This year, however, I have decided that I am not going one more. Jody and I are going to retire in May and start our next chapter on a farm near Crowell. This is such a God thing that I know it's time. As for my one more season this year, I was humbled and honored and so rewarded to coach the 2017 Mules. I hope and pray that I have positively impacted the thousands of young men and women that I have been able and privileged to coach. Yes, I will miss all of this. I will miss all of you. I will miss the boys of fall, but I will be okay. God's plan for me and my family are greater than I can fathom. He brought me to Muleshoe 23 years ago, and I hoped I could win a few games. His plans were not to win games, but to make this place my home, raise my children, influence young people, and become a better man. This is my home. My children all graduated from Muleshoe and are mules for life. Now, as for winning games, I fortunately got to be a part of lots on the scoreboard, but more importantly, winning the game of life. For me, my players, my staff, my friends, my family, and my Lord. You all have won my heart, and a big part of my heart will always be here in Muleshoe. Precious friends, co-workers, kids, I am sure of this. He who began a good work in you will bring it to completion. It is right for me to feel this way about you all because I hold you in my heart. Philippians 1:6. My heart is full. And signed, Coach David Wood. Crowell, by the way, is near Vernon. On Tuesday, the Mules JV team and the varsity boys basketball team will all be playing here in Muleshoe Hale Center. The first game with the JV Mules will be at 5, and then the varsity Mules basketball team will play at 6:30. The Lady Mules JV team will be playing Portales there at 6 on Tuesday evening, and the varsity Lady Mules will play Portales there at 7:30. On Thursday, the Lady Mules will start their play at the Nazareth basketball tournament, and the Mules will be in the Denver City tournament throughout the weekend. Also, on Friday, the Amarillo Speech tournament will start, and it will continue on Saturday, and Muleshoe High School will have participants in that. What we ask of you to do is figure how much you spend on Christmas cards and stamps, and don't forget your time is very valuable, and send that amount now to Project Christmas Card. The deadline is December the 11th. They will take this money and buy items for the residents at the Parkview Nursing Care Center to make their home more like their home was before they moved to the Parkview. Last year, they purchased a bird bath for the backyard to make it more pleasant like home. Project Christmas Card, send your contributions right now to the Parkview Nursing Care Center, 1100 West Avenue J, or you can simply drop it off at the First Bank or AIM Bank here in Muleshoe, or hand it, if you see Joy Stencil, to her. Don't forget, the deadline for Project Christmas Card is December the 11th, and right before Christmas, a giant Christmas card will be published in the Muleshoe Journal. On every Monday at 10:30, they have Tai Chi classes at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center. Be sure and wear comfortable clothes and also good shoes. Every Thursday afternoon at 1:30 after lunch, they play bingo at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous meets every Tuesday and Friday night at 7 at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe at 507 West 2nd. Please use the Fellowship Hall door at the front of the church. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment.
Aim Bank Muleshoe in Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. Aim Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service Aim Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. Aim Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. Aim Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has 2 nurse practitioners, Christy Lee and Kristen Neely. You can make an appointment now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic at Muleshoe with either Christy or Kristen. The Medical Clinic at Muleshoe is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Again, the number to call is 806-272-7544 to make your appointment now to see either Christy Lee or Kristen Neely, nurse practitioners at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe. Shop the Shoe, of course, in Muleshoe is still going on, and it's sponsored by your Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. The tree has been lighted and it is shining brightly here in Muleshoe, and you can shop these Muleshoe merchants now that are participating in Shop the Shoe: Leal's Mexican Restaurant, Mohawk Auto Parts, K&K Pharmacy, Tattered Tumbleweed, Fry and Cox, Bywise Auto and Home, and Sparkle Cleaners, The Closet, Lasting Impressions, Fine Things Gift Boutique, and Stone Grace Boutique. They all are participating in Shop the Shoe, and you can do that now. And December the 16th, there will be the end of Shop the Shoe. There will be a lighted Christmas parade. The Muleshoe Heritage Foundation will have Christmas with Santa, and Shop the Shoe drawing will be held also on December the 16th. Now, what you do is turn your receipts into the Chamber of Commerce office next to the National Mule Memorial statue and receive a punch for every $10 you spend with participating businesses. Fill up a punch card to be entered in the grand prize drawing of Shop the Shoe, of course, in Muleshoe, and do it now. The Vintage Christmas Concert and Meal has been sold out of all their tickets for this Friday's concert at the Trinity Christian Center Church. But you can still send your donations for Muleshoe Meals on Wheels to the church. Drop it by 1723 West Avenue B, West American Boulevard, or you can call 806-272-3877 to give your donation to Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated. On Tuesday, December the 7th at Dillman Elementary School, they will have the second grade's annual Christmas program, both at 1:30 in the afternoon and 6 in the evening at the Dillman Elementary School cafeteria and everyone is welcome, according to D.D. Smith, the director. The burn ban is back in effect, according to Bailey County Judge Sherry Harrison. The burn back is back in effect. At the First United Methodist Church, they will hang the greens and decorate the church on Sunday evening at 6 o'clock, and everyone is to bring a pot of soup to enjoy after they do the decorating. At the Oneida Wagnon Senior Citizen Center on Saturday morning from 7 until 11, they will serve a pancake breakfast. That's at the center. On Wednesday at the center, they will serve for lunch chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, and pumpkin squares with your choice of drink. On Thursday, it will be baked ziti with meat sauce, mashed sweet potatoes, zucchini squash, broccoli and cauliflower salad, sliced whole wheat bread, and your choice of drink. And Friday, it's always your choice of either fish or chicken strips. Also at the center, they're going to give away a playhouse for Christmas. The playhouse can also be used as a storage house and is very roomy. Tickets are $10 each, or 3 for $25. It will be drawn for at noon on Wednesday, December the 15th at the Oneida Wagnon Senior Citizen Center, and the playhouse or storage house, either way you want to look at it, you do not need to be present to win. Please remember in your prayers Betty Harrison and Mike Messenger, the brother of Jay Messenger, who has skin cancer. Also, please remember Rusty Trotter, who will have back surgery in San Antonio in the near future. Juanita Flores is always on our prayer list, Belinda Head and Linda Watson. Also, please remember former residents of Muleshoe, Maryland, and Reagan Cox. Greg Combs of Austin, the son of Berta and Larry Combs of Muleshoe, who has brain cancer. Remember Marjorie Precure, who is in hospice care at her retirement home in Irving. Evan Kelly, a 1994 graduate of Muleshoe High School going through chemotherapy. He's the son of Danny and Ricky Kelly of Muleshoe. Please remember the families of Richard Patrick Barnett, formerly of Muleshoe, Irma Jean Flores Herrera, 42 of Muleshoe, Joe Pearson, 43 of Nazareth, formerly of Muleshoe, the family of Laurinette Mason, and also Delbert Atwood's family remains in our prayers. Reynaldo C. Melendez, Cosette Blackwood, formerly of Muleshoe, who died in Lubbock, and Connie Haight, 68 of Ruidoso, also formerly of Muleshoe. Remember all of these families who at this holiday season are bereaved.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Mule Train located on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Mule Train News link at the top center of the page. Also rotating on our Reach Broadband Channel 6 cable channel.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, Junior Vasquez, and his music. In a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Junior Vasquez attended schools in Idalou, Petersburg, Acuff, and Abernathy. His father was a farmhand. He learned to play guitar from an uncle.
There's an old trunk in the hallway, one your mother left to you. I lost the key when I lost you. There's an old 45, a silver ring, a golden crown. You were the homecoming queen. I started playing guitar when I was 10, and then I had my first band when I was 11, and got the music bug. And actually, music was a big part of the family. And we used to pretend when we were little to be musicians. And of course, my dad couldn't afford to buy us any musical instruments. Here he was, 11 kids, and then mom and dad made 13. He didn't make a lot of money as a farmhand, so it was just enough money to feed us and clothe us.
Junior has made his living with music all his life. He has acted in movies and plays, performed at the Bass Hall in Fort Worth, and other prominent venues all over the country.
I play what I call acoustic folk rock, kind of like a fella named James Taylor back from the 70s.
Junior is a singer-songwriter and is always getting fresh ideas.
For me, it can be a thought or something that's actually happening in life, and then it turns into the story. Sometimes it's the line, sometimes it's a thought, sometimes it's a word that somebody says, and those kind of things.
He creates advertising jingles and has worked with churches and their music programs.
Some of the churches were going through the transition of traditional music, and then came contemporary music. And so I was kind of involved in the blending of the contemporary with the traditional. I'll do a happy one for you. Love, 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 I'm in love, love, love with you. Love, 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 I can't get enough of you. Love, love, love.
Junior Vasquez of Lubbock.
Love, love,
I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.